But let's check this shit out. You know what I'm saying? With Chrisean. Yeah, she back on her Yahweh shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all y'all that rock with the channel. Chrisean back on her Yahweh shit. And we got to talk about this. Yeah, she back on Yahweh. Yahweh. The only way is Yahweh. Just a couple days ago, she about to smoke something. I'm telling you, just a couple days ago, Chrisean was ready to literally smoke something. Now she back on Yahweh. Man, you can't make this shit up, man. I'm trying to tell you, you know, hey, listen, I'm done with all of these people. Yeah, we going to talk about them and say shit about them, but I'm done with all these people. I ain't fucking with nobody. Straight up. They all foo-fafi to me. All of them. All of these people on the internet is straight liars, manipulators, foo-fafi, and this shit is just crazy. Yeah. It's like they all getting together. Yeah, man, we just got to keep lying. The more we lie, the more they going to watch us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, fuck that. They just liars. I'm just going to call them out for who they are. Yeah, fuck all that shit. Let's check this shit out, though. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, man. This shit is wild. Listen to this girl, though. We just seen her a couple days ago. Listen to this shit.
I'm home, Jack. Hey, I haven't been streaming. I've been locked in the gym. Trying to get on schedule. You know, I'll be having to like recalibrate when I come back in here, fishing, see if I slip up and talk about drama. I have no drama. I don't want to do no drama-free zone. So if you're looking for drama, leave the chat because I can't do it. I can't be like little streamers that just be streaming off of it. Y'all seen me in LA. I seen how much drama I was in. Okay, it was entertaining, I guess. But chat, that is not my lane anymore to be in a drama situations. Like, bro, I'm really.
She just went over there with Blueface, literally. I mean, can we just be real? She just went over there with Blueface, pulled up at the baby shower, pulled up at this man's house, pulled up at the club, outside fighting, and then soon as she got back home, she said, I ain't with the drama. I ain't into the drama. Now that ain't my life. As if we didn't just watch the whole week of the shit. As if the whole world didn't see a whole week of the drama. Yo, Chrisean, you gotta relax, baby. You really gotta relax. This shit here is straight foo-fafi. Facts. You hear me? Straight foo-fafi. Listen to this girl, man.
Trying to like elevate my craft for real. You know what I'm saying? Cause I really don't be bothered from none of this stuff. Like I really just be chilling. I'm happy that I have my own space, my own thinking, my own brain, my own place to go focus, lock in, make some real money. Charby, thank you for the gifted subs. Yeah, and there was so many people disappointed in me and stuff. That kind of like spoke to me. Like,
so you mean to tell me that she cussed out the chat, talked crazy to the chat, and get back home and say so many people disappointed in me? That kind of hurt me. Like, come on, man. Can we be real, man? Wag Funk, appreciate that. LOL, Chrisean saw Blueface get slept and reevaluated her life again. At this point, F Chrisean. She the devil. Like real shit though. I'm trying to tell you, man, I ain't messing with none of these people, man. I ain't messing, man. This shit is just the whole internet scene with these people is demonic. It's fufafi. You know, it's a lot of lying, capping, manipulating, deception. You know, it's just all bad. It's all bad. Hit that like button, man. Hit that subscribe button, man.
You know? Because as much as like that girl swung on me first and I defended myself, I shouldn't have been nowhere near that type of environment. Like, nobody swinging on you in church. Nobody be in church swinging on me. Like, or nobody, like, it's like, you know, God's child won. Like, yeah, you don't gotta forget where you came from, but there is such things called elevation.
Like, we didn't just see her the whole weekend. We heard this story before. This is how she get her fans, though. I can't rock with this. You can't say this one week, then go be all in the mix out in the streets one week having a whole bunch of bullshit, and then come back the next week and say, yeah, I'm ready to go back to church. Yeah. Jesus this. Nah. For y'all that go for this shit, do your thing. More power to you. You know, blessings to you. But I ain't going for this shit. Negative.
You feel me? LaShawn 30, because God had delivered me, freed me from certain people, places, and things where it could have hurt me, left me depressed. But the fact that God delivered me from all that stuff for me to go right back into that type of environment, I could tell it set off a lot of people that love me and that want to see me do good and that's rooting for me.
You playing with God. God ain't deliver you from nothing. Yeah. Blueface got mind control over you. Forever. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? Blueface got mind control over Chrisean forever. God didn't deliver you from nothing. When you are delivered for something, you have a certain type of willpower that you don't go right back one week and then doing this one week. Nah. When you are delivered, you are really delivered from something. I don't know, you know, if she understands what being delivered is, but being delivered means that you're sure with yourself, you're certain, and you're on a different path because you overcome it. You haven't overcome shit. Yeah, in my eyes, Chrisean hasn't overcome nothing. We sat there and seen the same old Chrisean all week. Straight up. We seen the same old Chrisean all week. She had a court date to go to, and all we seen was the same old Chrisean. I ain't see nothing different. You know? But if you go around people, places, and things that you know gonna send you back into that, you know, way of living, that environment, what you think gonna happen, man? Nobody going for this shit, man. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, man. I don't believe nothing she's saying. I don't believe shit she's saying. Nothing. I'm trying to tell you, all of these people on the internet, I don't believe none of these people. I don't believe none of them. They all liars. All of them. All of the people that got these followings and people looking at them, they are fucking liars. All of them. I see this shit. They're all liars. They continue to lie to people. This is how they make their money, by lying to people. And then they act like they so big because they've been lying to people. And then they get these people that follow them that be hooked on these damn lies. Now, I ain't going for that shit. Not me. Fuck out of here, you noodle.
Samantha Mary, thank you for this gifted sub. So personally, I'm gonna take accountability on that part of things. Focus just way more on my boxing tip. No traveling. I don't have no excuse to travel no more. I was traveling because I had court and I had to reinstate my license and pay tickets off. But now, Meek Millionia, Haviva 28. Thank you for the gift. Haviva 28. So Chad, that's where I'm at with all of this. Like, I seen y'all, a lot of people was on my side, and that's cool. But it's like I got really asked myself, was God pleased with the weekend I had? No. Let's just be real. Like, I can't be so willing to like please the entertainment part. I know it's entertainment. I know it got y'all hooked, but golly, like, it's not healthy.
Chrisean going back to church this week. Yahweh. She going back to church this week. It's all about Yahweh. And God wasn't pleased with all the shit she did this weekend. You know, I'm going to tell you how the universe works, though. People that do this kind of shit, it's always going to be somebody that comes out of nowhere that's going to make her resort back to the things that she likes to do because she lying. If she was being truthful, certain things wouldn't even have the ability to come back in her space. But because she's lying, this is what the universe do. They bring all of that shit back in your space. Yeah. See, being famous, you know, making money, it's like, it's good that you can provide, but it's a form of demonic spirits that come with the shit. And you got to understand how to be able to stay away from certain things. Money, fame, attention, it brings all kinds of spirits your way. And these people don't know how to fight off the spirits. See, the people that know how to fight off the spirits don't go into certain situations and environments. They don't surround themselves around certain people because they already know what the energy going to do. Straight up. You know, it's people that's getting paper, doing their thing, known, but they don't surround themselves around these areas that you see these people around. Because the whole area is bad spirits floating through the whole area. And you can't see the spirits, they just taking over the body. And when they take over the body, that's why these people do the shit they do. And they have people fooled by the bullshit they say. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it a buck. Have them fooled. You know what I'm saying? She's an ordained minister, huh? Like R&B. Yeah, smash that like button, hit that subscribe. But I'm just being real. The spirits is real. You know, they take over these people, man. These people is straight bad. You know? And the thing is, right? And I'm just going to keep this a buck. When you really stand behind people like this, it brings that energy into your household. Because you think the shit that she doing is right. The same energy into your household. See, some people wonder why their household so messed up. Why they got so much negativity in the house. Because they embrace people like her. When you embrace people like Chrisean, you will bring negativity into your house and it'll destroy. It's like a tornado entering your house. Straight up. When you bring people like her in your house, when you pay attention to people like her and you think that this shit is cool, it bring a tornado in your house. Tear the whole house up. And you can't wonder why it's doing it. It's because you think that this shit here is solid. And ain't nothing solid about it, man. You can't trust her. I wouldn't trust Chrisean at all. I'm just keeping it real. I wouldn't trust her. You done showed me too many times. Now, you know, with me, you do shit like she do, you never get back. Like, I'm just being real. Chrisean, I don't care what she do now. She will never, ever be looked at in my eyes as somebody that could be good for anybody. She's too damaged. You understand the way that she just displayed her actions this weekend? It let the whole week, matter of fact, excuse me, it let us know literally that she's totally done. Yeah, she's totally messed up. Ain't no fixing this. You know, this shit that she's sitting here doing, this is boring to her. She bored with this shit. It was exciting for her to go out there with Blueface and act a fool on them streams. She likes trouble. That's just bottom line. She likes trouble. Smash that like button and hit that subscribe button.
I don't think it's healthy. It's just sometimes when people like take you there, like, check, I be minding my business, I be doing my own thing. I don't talk no crap about people. But when you keep talking and keep talking and keep talking and keep talking, what's up with me pulling up? What's up with that? Like, what's wrong with me pulling up at this point? And that's the thing. I don't like when people get comfortable. Stop getting comfortable thinking that man is going to save you. He's not going to be the very man saying it's the mailman and it's me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you got to be real careful, decide your words well, because at the same time, you kind of you messing with a gangster. He gonna do some gangster shit, have you stand on your words. He not going.
She said, if you keep talking about me, I'ma pull up. But just a couple minutes ago, she started talking about God in the church. I can't take her serious, y'all. I'm just being real. Then she said, you messing with a gangster. You messing with a gangster, he gonna do some gangster shit and I'ma pull up. Come on, man. You can't play both sides, man. You know, this is why I don't listen to these type of people. I'm just going to be real. You can't tell me about the Lord. I'm just going to be real with me. My God and your God is different. Straight up. We don't have the same God. I don't want to follow no God that she's following. I'm just being real. I don't want, that God is not my God. You're not going to be telling me God this, God that, and then you about to do this and do that and all this. And no, I don't want that God. I don't want that kind of energy. You know, I want the God that's for me. That's why I tell people, my God is my God. You can't tell me we got the same God. I don't know what type of energy you got in your life. I don't know what you got going on. I don't want that around me. I want good spirits. I want peace. I want positivity. I don't want what you got. Yeah, straight up. And people got to understand, you got your own relationship with the Lord. You hear me? You got your own relationship. Whatever, you know, you believe, your spirit, whatever you look at. Man, it ain't nobody else. This ain't no group thing. I'm just keeping it real. This ain't no group thing for me. Yeah, because, you know, people will bring their bad spirits onto you. They'll bring them on to you, man. And you don't even understand how this shit happened. Anybody that she go around, she gonna bring a bad spirit to them because she's so lost and she got so much negativity around her. And then when shit start going bad for you, dealing with her, you gonna be like, why? It's all because of her. I'm just keeping this a buck. Yeah, I don't want nobody around me like that. You don't get away from me.
He letting you make that bed and lay in it, like real for real. So I just, yeah, gangbanger, for real, bang bang. That's why, like everybody triggered for real. Like, you feel me? I can't. Yeah, stay away from LA. Check. I live in LA. I got a house in LA. I'm gonna stay away from outside. Yeah. After my fight, I'm going to Jerusalem, but I'm about to lock in something real clean, real big. Wait for it. It's a big announcement. I ain't really tell nobody yet. But stay tuned for real. No, Chad, I don't really get into all that. That's fine. I don't even really take this streaming stuff serious. Like, I take it serious enough to buy the equipment and like stream on my timing, but as y'all can see, I turn it off. Like, I could like lock in and have it on, and y'all follow me everywhere I go, but I really love my privacy for real. Then I ain't gonna hold you. I got a fight coming up. I gotta be safe too, cause like you see how people just be walking up swinging. Like, I'm not gonna be fighting on my kick. Someone walking up, swing, like, you know. But I'm glad when that does the Jason Lee interview drop, babes. The Jason interview drops. I don't know, but it's real messy. He was trying to be messy a little bit, but I had my guard up the whole time because I really didn't want to speak negative about anybody that he was asking me about. For real, he brought up so many people names. I said what I said. He made a point. He like, okay, so you was with he was like, so you was just with Jonathan, but tomorrow's the baby shower. Like, how do you make that make sense? Like, don't you want better for yourself? Da, 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 da. And I was just explaining to him, like, I'm gonna be honest, nothing of that got really nothing to do with me. Me and Jonathan can really be siblings for real. Like, I just have unconditional love for him. Like, he deal with people, I deal with people. It just so happens when I deal with him, y'all blow it up and out of proportion. That's one. Two, he asked me like, oh, so when the last time you had Jonathan? I said 2 years ago. He asked me about he did the smash or pass game. I said, let's do marry and pass. The first person he asked was he gonna ask, Jason Lee gonna ask, would you marry or pass Drake? I said, hi Drake. Like, I don't know. He was.
She said it 2 years ago. She gave Blueface some coochie. And she ain't gave him nothing since. I don't believe it. Straight up. I don't believe it. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, I don't believe shit these people be saying, man. They lie so damn much. I don't believe shit they say. Yeah. She said 2 years ago. Yeah, man. Come on, man. Yeah, does anybody believe that shit? Is there somebody in the chat that believes it's been 2 years since she gave Blueface some Gucci? Because I don't. Nah. Yeah. Come on, man. And you know, the spirits around her is just bad.
Just the interview was just so messy. He said, would you marry and pass Lil Baby? Didn't he give you his number? Wasn't he whispering in your ear? Da da da. Like, he was just, the interviewer was just name dropping people, and I was trying to keep it from just it being real messy. Like, nah, like, I don't know what you talking about. That I'm just chilling. Like, no, he real cool and real person, but he was just encouraging me to do better, be better. You feel me? Want better for myself. So long story short, it was like, I didn't even know like he was gonna bring up my past to the point where 2023, like we went all the way back. he was getting real gutter. Like Jason Lee was asking about ridiculous stuff, like messy, like real messy, real clickbait, real like just crazy stuff. Like I didn't really like it because it's like when you meet certain people in real life, you do not name dropping them or being messy about them in interviews. You really just respect their privacy, and whatever encounter you had is just what it was. You don't make it into a thing. You feel what I'm saying? So Jason Lee was making like situations that in my past life, but it's first now. Interview question. Yeah, and I don't know. It was like it was giving like the interview. I could tell like maybe I could have avoided the interview, but then again, it's like y'all see so much happening. I don't give y'all answers to what's.
I don't believe no apologies. I don't believe her, period. Not at all. Yeah. I don't believe nothing she say. Yeah, I mean, hey, that's just me. I believe nothing she says. We sat here and watched her cry her eyes out. Yahweh this, Yahweh that, right? Went back to Blueface. Leave Blueface again, say I'm done, I ain't never going back. Go back to Blueface again. Now she's back right here talking about God, and she needs to, stay in the house, and hold up. I can't go for it. I'm not buying it, man. I'm telling you, I'm not buying nothing the people talking about. Yeah, I'm going to be the guy that's just going to be on the opposite side. Yeah, because I can't go for this. I'm not sitting here trying to distinguish if you telling the truth or if you lying when all you show me that you are is lying. You know what I mean? I'm just being real. Straight up. Smash that like button and hit that subscribe button. Yeah, I can't buy this shit. I can't buy it. Anybody know that been watching? I gave her one shot. I'm sure it's a lot of people that been following her for a long time. I gave her one shot. I thought when she was doing what she was doing, when she got into the boxing and she was talking about the Yahweh and crying, I said, oh yeah, maybe she might. And she went right back to Blueface. Then said she not. With me, you can't do it with me. You can do that shit with whoever else fall for it, but you can't do it with me. That shit for whoever fall for it. I'm done with this shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. She'll be right back with Blueface. Same thing again. Yeah, what you think? She done with Blueface? Hope nobody don't think she done with Blueface. She be right back with him again. Trust and believe. Right back with him. Same old shit again.
What? So he was asking a lot of questions that y'all probably would ask, but I won't answer because it's just like it's messy. Like he was like this how you started off with the Drake question. Oh, so Drake follow you. Would you marry or pass him? And I'm like, hi Drake. Like I've just been so respectful. Like he got a lot going on. He doing good for himself. Like I was just trying. Like then he brought up Michael B. Jordan. I never met Michael B. Jordan. Whatever the case may be, that's the only one that I pushed marry on because out of all the people, I was just wanted to participate in the game. So I don't know how messy this interview gonna look like. He was doing marry and pass. Child, I should have said pass all of them for real, because I don't really like that all that attention. Like, it just be, they'll tell you everything. Oh yeah, then he interviewed, he was like, okay, so your sister said that you insinuated that you Ronnie, Blueface insinuated that you Ronnie, you a setup girl. What you have to say about that? And I was just like, basically, people that's hurt that really don't dislike me, of course they'll try to like throw me under the bus. And I get it. Like, you know, when you beef with people, you go below the belt. But that was way below the belt, because the reason why I say it was way below the belt, bro, I really did love that Ronnie. Like we was tight. I grew up with him. I used to live with him and his family. Like, so when people was like trying to use something that I was like somewhat close to before we fell out, because he fell out because of the clout and the money. Like, he wanted money, he wanted clout. I cut all ties for it. When I cut all access, he retaliated. Because I was still when we stopped dealing with each other, I still was his friend. And then while I've still been his friend, at the time when I did smoke weed, he was my plug. I used to just kaboo him, It got to a point when I stopped smoking, when I stopped dealing with him completely. Like, hey, we're not really that friends, because he was an emotional person. So I'm explaining all of this to JCD. Like, then they asked about Marsh. Like, oh, so how do you feel about like Marsh betraying you? Like, how do you just be picking people and they just turn their back on you and da 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 da? And I was just like, I have nothing bad to say about anybody. Like, the interview was real messy, like to the point where I was like low key, uncomfortable, just a little bit, only because it's just like, as soon as you get the interview, it's like opening a can of worms for people to react, respond, and I don't think I'm really like in that. At first, I used to not care. Like, all right, when I hung out in LA and stuff, and first, you know, I'm streaming, I'm trolling. That's cool. That's one thing. But when I got in a fight and it was public, and when I was just, it just looked bad. You feel what I'm saying? Like, the old Chrisean didn't care how bad things looked. I could tell, like, this weekend kind of like bothered my spirit a little bit. Like, ooh, I don't like looking like that. It been a long time since I looked like that. Like, so now I gotta like really.
Are you serious? She said it's been a long time since she looked like that. I beg to differ. She's always looking messy when she's in California. You just was at the park a couple months ago fighting at the park in California. So what do you mean? What's a long time? What is she saying a long time for? What you mean to tell me a couple months ago was a long time? Like, come on, man. See, this is why I say you can't believe nothing she say. Sitting here just lying. That a couple months ain't no damn long time. Who said that? Yeah, you just was going through something in California. You know, you want to fight Nevaeh. You want to fight Jaden. You want to fight all these people and then go somewhere in Baltimore and say, yeah, God wouldn't want me to do this. Okay. So when you in California, it's beef this, beef that. I'm going to pull up this, pull up that. And when you get to Baltimore, it's Yahweh. Okay. You get to Baltimore, it's Yahweh. Yahweh. The only way is Yahweh. Okay. Yeah. You buying this shit, but I'm not.
Really do some working on myself, isolating myself, and just playing it how I was playing it before. Like, in my word, at church, starting over. Just recovering from being sucked into that type of life. So, to be honest, do I take anything back and stuff like that? No, because when you go through things, you learn a lot. So me, what I learned all my weaknesses. My weaknesses is
Bluetooth connected.
the person I love, which is Blue. But now we kind of deal with each other in a way where it's mutual. Like, all right, you know what I'm saying? You got something going on over there. I got something going on over here. It's not all the way like what y'all think it's up to be, because whatever, like, we got mad love for each other, chat. Like, we do. Like, he really, I know from sincere, like, I done something to him. It's just the fact that we don't be seeing eye to eye, so I stay away. Like, you know how I be.
I mean, is she serious just saying this shit like we didn't just see her? I mean, she's saying this shit like nobody just seen her though. Yeah, we still got true love for each other, and you know, yeah, we gotta understand it. And hold up, man, we just seen this shit. Y'all was bugging. Yeah, y'all was bugging, man. Y'all bugged at the restaurant. Y'all bugged at the crib. Y'all bugged in the hot tub. Y'all bugged every damn where. Yeah, see, you know, them bad spirits is all around her and Blueface. And she really think that she can tell the people that seeing this shit that we not seeing what we seeing. That's what's wild. She make it seem like I could tell these people that they not seeing what they seeing. And they just gonna be like, okay. Yeah, I can't buy it, man. I can't buy it.
I just stay away for real, like, just. But chat, my phone died. Let me for real. So, and don't get me wrong, like, and she apparently haven't seen the BS that Marge was talking. Chat, I really don't know what people be saying outside their mouth. Like, y'all seen how I called her, she answered, and we was vibing on the phone. It's just like, I feel like sometimes when people show you who they are a certain way, you don't really let them in how you used to, or like you would try, but it's just what it is, you know, like people just outgrow each other.
Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, man. This is crazy. Oh, man. Yeah, this is wild, man. Oh, man. Yo. Oh, man. I'm thankful that I think the way I think, man. Real shit. You know what I'm saying? You said, who cares she paid? Paid where? Damn, man. Damn, man. Damn. You know, the world just be crazy. She's paid. You think she paid like that? You think she paid? You gotta remember, it's plenty of people that's getting money off of her. You think she paid like that? Come on, man. Stop that, man. Stop that, man.